Guys, we are live with another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. The mic is hot, guys. Okay, you already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta get my bell. Okay. Emergency stream, guys. Okay. Emergency stream, guys. I got some bad news, guys. Got some bad news. Okay. I will not. What is up, OE? How you doing, guys? Christian Shy. How you guys doing, man? It's an emergency stream, guys. It's an emergency stream today. And it's because, unfortunately, guys, I will not be going live. Okay, for this UFC 325 event, guys. Unfortunately, I will not be going live. Something has came up, and it's an emergency. Okay, and unfortunately, I won't be going live. I will be busy tonight. Okay, maybe am I the first? Blessings to you guys, man. Blessings to you guys. But that is the breaking news right now. I won't be going live for UFC 325 later on tonight. Okay, it's unfortunate. I will be keeping a close eye on the event. Okay, but I won't be going live, guys. Okay, I won't be going live, and it's unfortunate, guys, because I was really looking forward to going live and really breaking down these fights, especially this main card. I mean, Volk is right. We're gonna have a treat. You know what I mean? With Diego Lopez, getting this rematch, I really think Diego Lopez has a huge chance to go in there and get the dub. But we shall see, guys. We shall see. Shai says, "What do you think I should? What do you think I should you because my exams are going? I should do because my exams are going on. There is no break between them. I can't manage my times and avoid going to boxing gym. What should I do?" By the way, I am from India. Well, blessings to you. Blessings to you. If I had to give advice, man, I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, you're gonna have to prioritize, and I'm not one to tell you what to prioritize. Okay, I am not that type of person, but I am gonna tell you, you're gonna have to do your due diligence in prioritizing your time. Okay, I don't have the answers, but that's really what I could come up with. They're both important. You know, uh, I say, get your schooling, get that done, and continue doing your thing with boxing. Just do a better job in prioritizing. You know what I mean? What do you think I should? Okay, I already answered that. Christian says, "Is everything all right, dude? I just saw the title of the live stream. It definitely felt like an emergency call out. I can tell you that much." Look, Christian, I appreciate you being here, and it is an emergency stream, guys. I will not be going live for UFC 325. Is unfortunate. I do have an emergency. I won't be going live later on today, but I will be giving I will be watching the UFC 325, keeping a close eye on that. But as of right now, guys, that is the breaking news. I will not be going live tonight for UFC 325. You guys are, I'm known for going live for the events and breaking down the events and commentating the events as they go on. But unfortunately, I will not be going live for this event later on. I will be busy. Okay, capital B, guys. Okay, and unfortunately, I got a blown out shoulder, guys. Okay, I want to say just about an hour ago, I blew out my shoulder. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I've consistently had issues with this shoulder. You know what I mean, and today, I must have been using it a little too much, and I blew out my shoulder, guys. Boom. I won't be using it for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I can tell you that much. Should I go to the gym or focus on my studies? I say focus on your studies. Focus on your studies and continue going to the gym. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? You can do this. Just do a better time in prioritizing your time. And you know what? if even if you have to, okay, pay for what is it? Shit, what is it? Shit, I forgot what's it called, but what is it? Pay for a one-on-one session, okay? Pay for a one-on-one session with a trainer, whatever specifically you want. That will speed up the process of you going to the gym, because you going to the gym, that's gonna kill your body, okay, and it's gonna take up your time. All right, first and foremost. But if you could pay, I remember back in my time when I was paying for coaches, I would pay for a one-on-one session, and it would be like 60, $70 sometimes. You know what I mean? So if you could get a one-on-one session, an hour session, you know what I mean? Maybe not even, maybe a good 45-minute session with a good trainer, whatever specific martial arts you want to be training for that specific session, I say do it. Invest in that. You know what I mean? Because going to the gym is going to kill your body. Look at me right now. Okay, this blown out shoulder happened because I blew it out at the gym, wrestling, a bigger guy than me. And unfortunately, I blew out my shoulder then. That was the first time I blew it out. And now, look, 4 years later, I still have issues with it. So, how do you manage? How do you manage stream with only 20 to 30 people? Just asking. I have no idea. I have no idea. I just do my thing. You know what I mean? I just do my thing. I pretend like I'm talking to a large audience at all moments. You know what I mean? I continuously, do my thing at a professional level. I try to keep it at a professional level at least. You know what I mean? I know throw a little curveballs. I might cuss every so often, but I try to keep it professional. Christian says, "Man, Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez is going to be an absolute banger. I can guarantee you both these guys are going to deliver a striking clinic tonight." You know what, Christian? I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that at all. Nathan says, "Okay, for all you haters, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the chat. Volk versus Lopez is a fight nobody asked to see again. For all you haters, you sound like a complete hater right now. Okay, and look, you know what? I happen to agree with all you haters. I agree with you. Maybe we are haters on this fight. It's a little bit too soon for Diego Lopez to be fighting for this belt, but I know for a fact the UFC is trying to really capitalize, okay, in that Mexican and Brazilian fan base. That's fucking facts, okay? Shy MC says, "Hi, what up? What up?" For all you haters says, "You're welcome, brother." Look, I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think it's a little bit too early for Diego Lopez. I think Lerone Murphy would have been a better option, especially with the fashion that he was able to knock out his opponent, spinning back elbow. It was fantastic, guys. It was fantastic. First round. I understand, Gene Silva is coming off of a phenomenal knockout as well, but guys, I mean, there was other people that could have fought Volk, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, it's atrocious, okay, that I won't be going live this evening, okay, for UFC 325. But like I said, I will be keeping a close eye on this event. Malzvar is the real champion, brother. I see him beating Murphy easily. You know what? We shall see. We shall see. I believe that's a fight that the UFC already booked later on this year. We shall see. You know what I mean? And if I'm mistaken, I apologize. Got that orange drank, Captain Obvious. Okay. Obvious. Come on, guys. But yeah, guys, I mean, we also got Rafael Fiziev on this card. You know what I mean? And I'm excited about that fight as well. I'm excited about that fight as well. I mean, Rafael Fiziev, he's a phenomenal fighter. If he wins this fight, it snatches a two fight losing streak, I believe. But Easier said than done, man. Easier said than done, guys. But that's really all I wanted to get on here for, guys. I really wanted to get on here just to, talk specifically about, the emergency stream. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I won't be here. Christian says, well, I am definitely not a hater, but man, I am still having that flashback of Diego Lopez defeating John Silva. Gene Silva acted like a complete fool after the loss. He looked extremely cocky. Yeah, I mean, even the way he fights, you know what I mean. Gene Silva, he's extremely, like, when he's out there, he looks like a cocky fighter. To be honest with you, I mean, he just got off a fighting. Who was it? Allen, and didn't he just get on his back and ride him like a skateboard? I mean, unbelievable. For all you haters, says still can't forget Patty getting whooped so badly. Did you see the photos till now? All black and blue. Look, guys, as expected, he was fighting Justin Gaethje. A lot of guys don't even survive that. All right, a lot of guys don't survive that. We all knew that Justin Gaethje was going to go in there and put a complete beating, okay, to Patty Pimblett and show the world that there's levels to this game. We knew this, okay, but a hell of a chin. I agree with that one. I agree with that one. Did you meet any UFC fighter? I have. I have. There's a couple of guys that I have met. You know what I mean? Through, going to different type of gyms. I've been to American Top Team. I've been to a lot of different gyms, and I've bumped into a lot of different fighters for sure. Rose Moon the Cat says hi. Hi, blessings to you. Okay, like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. Okay, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Easier than going to your local ATM. For all you haters, says Armin is an uncrowned champ. I don't see Justin beating Ilya. Armin has that ability. Look, Armin is the uncrowned champ. You are absolutely right. In my opinion, I mean, Ilya Taporia is out there doing no call, no shows. All right, so hopefully we could get Ilya Taporia back in the octagon. But I know for a fact it's not going to be against Justin Gaethje, guys. Come on, let's be real. That's why Ilya is ducking, most likely. Rose Moon says, I like your hat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Christian says, let's also not forget Diego Lopez absolutely busted the absolute out of Gene Silva's face. Gene Silva's face was an absolute mess. It was even bleeding like hell. Look, Christian, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But were there other fighters? Okay, were there other fighters that definitely deserve to fight for the title besides Diego Lopez? Because Diego Lopez just had his opportunity. Come on, guys, let's admit it. There were. Rose says, "I would like and subscribe." I appreciate that, Rose. Thank you so much, Rose. And you know what? Talking about Rose, I feel it's atrocious that Rose Namajunas didn't win her fight. Atrocious, guys. She won round one and she won round two. Okay? And in the third round, all right, she was getting eye poked out the wazoo. And that's facts. I heard Ilya getting stripped, Conor getting ready for Justin for lightweight title at White House. What do you think? Look, for all you haters, I've been hearing, kind of the same thing. To be honest with you, I've been hearing the same situation. The UFC plans to strip Ilya Taporia of that title, okay, and let Ilya Taporia actually fight for the welterweight title, okay, against, you already know who, Islam Makhachev. And then I'm also hearing through the grapevine, then now that there is a vacant title, all right, and Justin Gaethje is there holding the interim title, there are talks about Conor McGregor actually stepping in against Justin Gaethje. And in my opinion, that's an interesting fight, especially after watching Patty Pimblett fight Justin Gaethje. I knew that wasn't the same Justin Gaethje that, fought Dustin Poirier years ago. Even the first time around when they fought, not the same Justin Gaethje, but this Justin Gaethje might be the perfect fighter for Conor McGregor to come back to be honest with you. Did you get to know that Chimaev guy in a brawl? Never, never. I've never saw that guy, never met that guy. Okay. Uh MC says Connor is saying he will fight with full ability and no money and girls can distract him. I don't think so. Well, I hope so because I would like to see Conor McGregor come back. Am I excited to see him come back? Not really, just because it's been so long, and I know for a fact it's not going to look like the old Conor McGregor. It's definitely not. The old guy with the karate stance is not going to be that guy. You know what I mean? So I just wonder which Conor McGregor is going to be available in the octagon, and basically, hopefully, he could look like a somewhat a shell of himself. To be honest. No, Chimaev tried to do escalate situation with Lebanese fighter getting carried away. Yep, facts, brother. But if Connor gets shots, number one, BS. Look, I think that's where it's headed, guys. I think the UFC is looking for the most views and the most numbers, and they want record-breaking numbers. And in my opinion, that's a record-breaking situation right there. Having Conor McGregor come back against Justin Gaethje, I mean, who's not going to watch that fight, guys? Chimaev got a brawl, I think, like 3 or 4 days ago when his brother with was happening in Oman. Oh, really? I didn't even hear about that. I didn't even hear about that. I got to look more into it about Chimaev. I mean, he's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. Honestly, is guys. He's a wild boy. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to get on here talk about the emergency, that I'm having right now. I won't be live for UFC 325 later on tonight. Okay, it's unfortunate, but like I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm gonna keep a close eye on this event. Okay, and I will be live. Okay, I will be live most likely sometime on Monday. So stay tuned for that. Okay. But I'm out of here, guys. Blessed to see you. Okay, you already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. One love. Until next time.